Assalamu alaikum and welcome to MS Tech Talk. If you are looking to migrate your file share data to SharePoint Online on OneDrive, then this is the session you are looking for. Today, I'm going to tell you that how to migrate your file share data or network drives data to SharePoint Online and OneDrive with the help of SharePoint Migration Manager, which is available for free on your SharePoint Online Admin Center. And I will show you that how to configure it and how to do the migration jobs. Microsoft already have shared a lot of content on learn.microsoft.com on doing the migration from file share. And there are a couple of steps which are involved. Let me share the screen and I will show you on what's available on the Microsoft side. And then we will do a quick demo on how these things will be working. So here you can see the screen. It's showing that in the guide that to migrate file share to OneDrive, Teams, and SharePoint. And here you can see a block of tasks. First, you need to plan it, how you want to going to migrate your data. You need to do the mapping. If its data belong to the users, like user one, user two, user three, you need to you need to map the OneDrive URLs for those users, and you need to make sure that OneDrives are already provisioned for those users. And similarly, for the departmental data, like for the sales, for HR, for finance, or shared drive data for sharing within the company, you need to map those with the respective document libraries or SharePoint sites. Even if data belongs to Microsoft Teams associated sites, then you need to map them accordingly. And then you need to map them, and then you need to look on the access. Who will have the access on the data? You can also migrate the permissions from the file share, but I would not recommend to do that migration because when you do the migration, it's better to have a clean permission setting on the server. And then you can prepare your SharePoint sites accordingly that you have proper sites and document libraries are already created there. And then you need to install go to the SharePoint Admin Center of your tenant and download the migration agent and configure it. And you can start running your migration jobs from your SharePoint Admin Center. Let's jump in there, how it will work. And here on the screen, you can if you look to this document, which I'm sharing on the screen, you will find every required detail knowing it, that what is the required, what is my migration planning, and all those things. So to speed up, we're jumping to the our SharePoint demo here. I have a SharePoint site. This is the admin center for the SharePoint, Microsoft Admin Center. So how you can access on it? Log into a Microsoft Admin Center with your admin account. And under the admin, you will see all the admin centers where you have access for migrating data to Teams or Teams SharePoint sites or SharePoint sites or OneDrive would have administrative access on SharePoint. So we are at the home of the SharePoint Admin Center, and let's see what's available here for us. So here, if you go down, you will see in the share migration listed here. Sorry, I'm on the VM. My cursor is moving. So migration here, and I will click on it. And this will show me a list of migration options available with the help of Migration Manager and also using the uh, SP, that is the old migration old migration tool, which only allow the migration from the SharePoint 2010, 2013, and 2016 to SharePoint Online. And these are the three migrations available from with the help of Migration Manager. So the first one, which is our target now, is the file share migration. I will click on it, and now it will be very handy that how it will show me. It's showing me the different options here that you can scan, you can have migration jobs, you can have agents here. But right now, it's not showing anything. So what I need to do, I need to download the agent first. This will be required to be loaded on the machine where from where you are going to migrate the data. I will download the agent here. It's a small setup here. You can see agent.setup here. I will go to the downloads and, I will run the agent here. It asking me to update that because I already have that app installed on my machine. So it asked me to update the app and asked me to log in with my SharePoint admin account. I'm using the same account here. I signed it from here. So now it just checking the connection, checking the permissions for me, and it connecting. You can see here it's showing the connect your tenant here. So it connecting the tenant here, and it linked the tenant from where I'm going to migrate the data from file share. And here I need to verify the access. So I will look for the any network drive here or shared folder here. So it is shared now, and you will see that it's showing up here. I can close it. And if I go to my agents here, you will see an agent is added here, which showing Win11, Adnan, and it's enabled here. Now on the migration or scans, I need to look what I need to do. So here for the scan, I need to verify that if the scans are working, I will add, and here I can add a single source, or if I have data in multiple sources, I can also share those as a CSV file, and the template is listed here. I will click on the template and we'll see that what's listed in the template here. You will see that it's a simple file where you can share the URLs line by line, like source path 1, 2, 3. You can just list on all the source path in the single file, and you can upload it here. So I will just share my one folder here and add all subfolders as a source path. That's fine. Automatic scan content. I'm just scanning the content job here. Once I have added here, you will see it have added a bunch of folders here. You can see if I click on any of the file, these are different options available. I can scan the content also, and also I can download the summary report, download the scan log, and these are different reports available. And at the top for overview, what is the file size? There are also few limitations when doing the migration. Maybe some certain file types which which are not supported on SharePoint Online, and these are the file size limit that you can have maximum 250 GB of file size. So now you can see that our migration scan is completed, and you can see some green, yellow, and red flags showing up. And because I did this scanning for whole drive, so there's some data and recycle bin. And these are the two folders where we are going to migrate data, demo docs, and the migrations. Let's see what's those folders. And here I have some random documents which I have created with the help of Microsoft Copilot. And I have created some migration documents for three different users, Ashley, Alex, and Johnny. So these are the different users and my and physical tenant, and I will map their OneDrive with these users. Now, so if you look at the scan, you can select any of the file here, and you can download the scan report, summary report, or the scan log. It will show you all the logs, what the logs available for you, and you can explore them further. Okay, if there's any issues, anything, you can review those. So, and these are the highlights of the scan content. What is the total size of content? How many files and folders? And the status on how many files or errors it have. So these are the reporting area for our scan content. So now I will go to the migrations, and we will add the migration source. So migration source could be a single source or or bulk. First, we will go check the single source option, and then we will go for the multiple sources. So I will click here, add on add task, and it will ask me for the single source destination and bulk migration. I will select the single source. It asking me for the file share path. I have this open here, Windat, and I'm forming the file path for the demo docs folder, and I will hit next. So here you can see it's showing me three different options. Either it could be a OneDrive for a user, it could be a SharePoint site, or it could be a Microsoft Teams. So I will select SharePoint. Now I have to add the site URL here. I will go to my SharePoint site and copy the site URL. I will enter here and it will fetch all the document libraries on the site, documents, file share. I can create a new folder here or on file share. Let's copy it in file share. I will name it as single migration, like it's the single file migration. And next, it asking me, I need to give it a task name, single. So this is the task name, file migration. And I only have one agent installed on this machine, so I will use it. I can perform scans only on the file, or I can run it later also. I can select this option and can set up the time here. I will run it now. And there are two other settings which are showing up here. Like perform scan only, it means that it will only perform the scan and it will not do the migration. You need to do the migration manually on it. And preserve the file share permissions. You can copy the permission from file share if you have the same list of users, but I would not recommend it. I would recommend to have a clean permissions SharePoint permission mapping on the new SharePoint site. And here, if you are doing the delta sync, the cutover migration, you can set up the timeline that from which date you want to sync the files, migrate the files. So these are a couple of details. You can also restrict some certain file types or file characters in file names or certain file types here. I will take everything here and Microsoft Intra ID lookup, that's fine. And the user mapping file, if you have old users and you have new users, identities could be different. So you can upload a CSV file for those. And I will just hit run button. Now you will see in that migration job is added here, and shortly it will connect with the agent, and the agent will get in the running stage. So agent is enabled here, and let's see. This will be waiting for the agent here. It will take a little time. My agent is connected here. You can see. And if I click on it, it will show me all the details which we have shared, we have just have seen. And also the status will be updated here. So now migration job is completed. It was a small migration, so I was unable to catch the progress. It just set completed here, you can see. And if I go to the agent, it is still showing up enabled, but when it's in progress, it will be showing the status as running. So now if I go back to my SharePoint site here, it should have created a folder. In that folder, we will have those files. So it's showing 8 items here. If I go there to file share, you can see this item is just created. And if you can see the date of the item here, it is just created at, an hour ago. It means that when we have created this folder, it created that item at that time. And if I click on single migration, so here you will see all the items that created recently. You can see this icon here, the small icon at the top. But if you check these all on the dates are showing up the file dates, which are on the older system, and these are modified by system built-in administrator. And if I go to the folder, you will see the files have been modified in all files are modified in FAB in different dates, which are listed also here. So now this is from single source to destination. Now we will check how the detail bulk migration would work, and that is required in most of the cases. So if I go back to the SharePoint Admin Center, and I will go to migration, I will add migration task. I will select bulk migration, and it will ask me to upload a CSV file. And what would be the template of CSV file? How I will get it? Let's see on next screen. It giving me the sample here. I will click on it. It has taken me to this site with some more details that what information would be required and how I can set up the file. So I have this is the format of the file. It is listed here. Column A contains the site URL, the network folder path, then two columns, and two empty columns, then the URL of the SharePoint site or the team site or the OneDrive URL, the provision OneDrive URL, and under that you can have the folder name or the document library name, and then if there's a subfolder, you can name the subfolder. So this is the format of the CSV file listed at the bottom. File path, these are the titles, SharePoint site, document library, and document subfolder. And you can see the formatting here. You can copy the format here, and you can map the file. So what I have done, I already have created a file here with the bulk migration name. So you can see here, it has a similar format. I have added to my users here, Alex, Adley, Johnny. You can see these are different folders here. I have added their OneDrive URLs and also the SharePoint file. So if you check the SharePoint site, it has I am using the same file share library, but it have a new migration names. And let me show you also the migrations here. We have these three different folders. And I have also copying different files here. So let me go to the SharePoint site. I will show you the users here. I am on the SharePoint Admin Center. I will go to active users. Here are my users here. I have went to the OneDrive. When I click on as an admin, I click on it. It will give me the administrative access for the user. I will click on it to create the link for the OneDrive. This generate give me administrative access on this OneDrive. Similarly for this user and also for this user, I did the similar actions, similar tasks here, and the OneDrive's URLs are already open here. The OneDrive URLs are already listed here. You can see this; these are empty. And here is the SharePoint site. Okay, so what I will do, I'm just closing this one. I will select that file, bulk migration file from my local drive, and this will validate if the file formatting is correct. It will accept it. Otherwise, it will point me if there are any errors. And I need to add the task name. Well, migration task. Run now or later. If I click on later or run now and I click on this scan, it will only scan it as I explained you. These are the same settings here. Migrate hidden files also. I will hit 1. Now you will see it added the full task here, which I have listed on the sheet here. And these are different file paths. For this is for the, you can see here, for moving the files from the migration Alex, migration and Athley, and migrations to Johnny Sherman. And also it moving the files from from the migration folder to a SharePoint document library for the which I have shown you that folder is created on that file share document library. So let's see, it will take a little time. and we will come back once it completed. So, so now you can see that the migration is in progress here. You can see 67% complete for all these stocks, and this one is for 54%. Now, if we check the status of the agent here, it's showing running. So we have only one agent and the status is running, and this is pulling the information from that desktop machine. Right now we are using this standalone machine, but this could be a different network location. So I go back to the migration here. It will be completed shortly, and I can go into the import logs here. I can import the logs here, or I can click any of the file here. And if I go to agent here, click on it, it's also giving me the logs. So these logs will be available on the machine where I have installed that agent. So right now, this is my local machine. So I can click on it and we'll hit the button, and it's showing me all the logs here. So if there's something gets wrong, I can explore the logs for further detail. So let's go back and see what is the status of the migration. 67% for all. This will be completed shortly. So now you can see that our two migration jobs are completed, and two are almost going to complete shortly. So let's explore what's showing up, what we have on this window here. This will show you the details for the start time of the migration, the completion time of the migration you can see here. And you can see a difference here that how much time this migration has taken. And agent name, which agent I have used. There could be multiple agents, and agents could be grouped separately. And created on, this is the time. So if I click on, right now you can't see that how many documents are moved in one migration. So if I click on one of these, I click on this. So here you will see the status showing up 100%. It's showing the details. 7 files out of 7 migrated here. It's showing me that how much content was migrated. You can get the detailed report from here. And also it's showing that how many files were scanned and how many files are ready to migrate. So we have a clean, successful migration here. And let's see, all the migration jobs have been completed here for us. And agent status must be changed to enable. It's not running now. And this is the agent which was running for doing the migration job here. Now, if I go to the SharePoint team here, it's showing me a new folder here, new migration. And under that migration, I can see all the folders which we have seen. Adley, Alex, Johnny, and each one have their files. Now, if I go to the OneDrives, I need to just refresh it. You will see the OneDrive is now full of files. Similarly for Alex. See? And the last one. So we have seen that in bulk migration, we have 4 migration jobs, 3 for the OneDrive users and 1 for the SharePoint side. And this is how we can do the migration. So this is for today, that we have seen that how we did the file share migration to SharePoint Online and on OneDrive. Similar go for the Microsoft Teams side. And let us know, share your feedback. If you are facing any issues, just put on the comments. And if you are facing any challenges, do look for the Microsoft documentation at Microsoft Learn, and they have shared most of the details. And I'm looking forward to your feedback on it. Thank you.